What's up, everybody? Tyler here with Doga TV Japan. I'm here with the lovely, the fantastic Mr. Jhilllife, Josh Hill. His channel is fantastic. Please be sure to check it out. Give a little...
Oh, hi guys.
Anyways, today's video, I kind of wanted to make a video about our... There's NOMIHOUDAI. NOMIHOUDAI, what NOMIHOUDAI is... Actually, you tell the audience
right.
what NOMIHOUDAI is.
NOMIHOUDAI is like what every British person wishes would happen in every British pub. Basically, you pay a set fee. It can be $10, $15, $20, you know, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 yen. And then you basically get to drink for as long as they let you drink. Unlimitedly.
Yeah, typically it's usually about, I think the ones
an hour
and a half. Some places are even 3 hours, which is
I've been to a place where it was 3,500 yen and you could drink until they closed.
Yeah, so basically think of a drinking buffet per se.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so great, but the problem with that, in my opinion, is as an American, a drinking buffet, like when you go to a buffet, you don't eat until you're full.
No, you eat until you try and beat the system.
You try and beat the system. You're like, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Yeah.
And so as an American, I do that a lot. I try and beat the system. So today I thought we would talk about some of our either horror stories or maybe a good NOMIHOUDAI experience we had in Japan.
Now, that's hard.
Yeah.
Because the thing with drinking and trying to beat the system is that you don't remember how you tried to beat the system.
The stories become hard to recall.
They kind of become more like, well, I started drinking, and then that was about it. But have you got, like, do you want to start with you? You start with me?
Actually, guest first, so you go ahead and start it off.
Lovely, lovely. Well, I mean, I have two stories. I'll start with the horror.
Okay.
Because I think it's always fun to start with the bad, right? You can end on a good story. It's all good. Right, so basically, before I came to Japan for the first time, I had never ever drank in Japan before because when I first came here, when I very first time, I was 18 and you can't drink in Japan when you're 18. It's 20.
Well, you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You can if you're foreign and you're tall. They're not going to question you. But like, I was here with my dad, so it was kind of like, I'm not going to go and have a NOMIHOUDAI with my dad. That would be weird. So what I did was, when I first got here, I made friends with some people in a share house, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, dude, you've got to come to Roppongi. Roppongi is number one.
God.
I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this video, Roppongi is not number one.
In anything.
In anything. Maybe number one in prostitutes.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good in that.
They're good for that, right? And drunk gaijin. That's another thing they're pretty good with. But it's the worst. Yeah, I mean, it's the worst place to go if you are a new person in Japan because one, all of the prices are marked up. NOMIHOUDAI is so bad there. They water down the drinks. It's all this stuff.
You're basically drinking fucking water.
Yeah, you're drinking water, or you're drinking a highball that's been like laced with like extra vodka or something to make you drunk enough so that you'll buy a bottle of champagne. That's what they want you to do, right?
Exactly.
So, my first time, my friends were advising me. They're like, "Hey man, we're gonna do NOMIHOUDAI. It's gonna be great. Don't worry." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Right? And they're like, "But the one thing you gotta remember is do not say yes to anyone."
Yeah.
The moment you're walking down the street, if you acknowledge anybody,
the touts, right? Like people is like,
hey,
come to my bar.
You come to my bar, man. Yeah, like you want to see some titties? It's like,
yeah, that sounds great.
I'm good,
but no,
thanks. You know, like you gotta not say yes to anybody when you're in Roppongi. That's a fact. So we get to this NOMIHOUDAI place. It was 5,000 yen for 2 hours. That is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And what's more is everything, no matter what you ordered, was a vodka and Coke.
You ordered something else that still was like, this tastes like vodka.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I want a rum and Coke. Oh, it's vodka. Okay. Oh, I want a beer. Oh no, this is a vodka and Coke. They just bring you a vodka and Coke. So I can't drink vodka at all. I hate vodka. I don't like vodka. It tastes bad. It gets me very drunk. I drank so much because it was my first time. My friends were there like, go on, have another drink. No. Yeah. You spent 5,000 yen. Why wouldn't you drink more? Don't follow that advice. If you think you're done, you know. But I kept drinking. I was very dumb. And I lived in Shinjuku at the time.
Okay.
I decided it would be a great idea if I would walk home from Roppongi to Shinjuku, and on the way, I'm quite drunk, right? Shinjuku to Roppongi is what? 50,
That's a really far walk.
60, 70 minutes walk-ish, maybe more. And I'm walking, I'm like, I'll get some konbini beers. I'll have my own street nomihodai, why not? Konbini beers, got those.
For those who don't know, konbini is the convenience store.
Yeah,
Just
I got a konbini beer, I drank those. I then passed a pub. Why not go in there? I've got money to spend. I'm not a silly person spending all my money at 5 a.m. in the morning. I spent around about Niman.
Holy. So Niman is $200 or 20,000 yen.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And
That's a night. That's a night.
That was a night, but it was
That is
5,000 yen on the Nomihodai.
Okay.
And then 15,000 yen on a walk.
You're just like, let's go, son.
I was trying to make friends with people. I didn't speak a lick of Japanese. It was my first month here. I'm trying to make friends with people on the street. I'm trying to make friends with a convenience store worker. I'm asking the convenience store worker if he wants to come to a bar with me. Like, I'm being like the biggest like asshole gaijin that could exist. I'm like, yo, hey man,
what's up, man?
we're having a great time. Yeah, like, and don't do that. That's an embarrassing thing. Don't ever try that. But one thing I will say is a good point. It was an experience because I woke up the next day and I was like, how much money did I spend? And then I looked at my wallet and I was like, oh
God.
And then I was like,
I made a horrible mistake.
I'm never doing Nomihodai in Roppongi ever again. And from that, I learned, one, don't do Nomihodai in Roppongi. Two, it's not a good idea to walk home from Roppongi.
No.
Get a taxi.
Yeah.
Like,
you would have saved so much money. Even the taxi would have been expensive, but you would still save a large amount of money.
for $10, I would have saved $140.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So that's my story.
And so my story is like, mine's a little bit, I guess, a more happy note, I guess a little bit. So when I was in university, me and my friends, well, not friends, I was a very shakoteki, which means sociable person. And I would talk to everybody, no matter who it was. And there's circles, which are basically these clubs at university. And one of the most notorious circles in my fucking university was the tennis circle. They were notorious for the amount of alcohol they could consume.
Yeah.
And I knew this girl that was good friends with some of the tennis circle guys. So they're like, hey, you know, let's go out drinking. And like you, this is when I first got here. My Japanese.
You're senpai, so you
my senpai. I was like, whatever. But my Japanese was very, very bad. It was like Genki. You know, I could speak a little bit. I mean, I could get by.
Yeah.
But I couldn't have real conversations. It was the first party I ever went to with no one else being able to speak English. It was me, Japanese only.
Oh.
It was pretty rough. So we go to this Nomihodai. It's a very famous one, Wada Wada. You know Wada Wada. Yeah. Wada Wada means laugh, basically. And so we go to this
appropriate response.
Yeah, exactly. We go to this Nomihodai, and when we walk in, I'm with 3 guys, 2 girls, right? The girls, they're not wanting to get too crazy. They're just like having their little kalbis sour, or you know, their little cocktails. Lemon sours. They're like, oh, let's have one. I go in there, the main Japanese guy, like the leader of the tennis circle, he pulls the staff aside. He's like, I want 15 beers. Oh! Which, here's the thing about Nomihodai.
You can do that.
No, typically, most Nomihodai, you have to finish your drink before you get your next one.
Yeah.
And the ladies told us that. The lady was like, oh, no, you can't do that. And he's like, no, yeah, we can. And I'm just like, whoa, this is kind of intense. He's like arguing with the staff. Yeah, right? And he's like, no, we've done this before. We can do this. So she brings us 15 beers.
Right.
By the way, this isn't for the girls. This is just for the 3 guys. Me, these 2 other guys. And then it was weird. I don't know if everybody knows. Do you know what a boat race is?
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a thing in Japan. But apparently, these guys knew what it was.
Nice.
And they're like, let's boat race. And I'm like, whoa, you know what that is? He's like, yeah, it's like 5 beers apiece. Whoever loses has to take a shot. And me, I'm a huge guy. I'm 6'3", I'm not telling you pounds. I'm more than 100, let's just say that. And so I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm okay.
You can drink
I can drink this. I can drink the best. We do the first boat race. I finished my 3rd beer. He's done with his 5th.
Whoa!
These guys are monsters. I have never seen somebody drink so fast. It's like they just relaxed the throat and it went down. He was insane. That happened 5 times. No, so not 5 times. 3 times.
Three times.
I was really drunk. So basically, in the course of 45 minutes, I lost all 3 times. By the way, I had 15 beers and 3 shots of whiskey in less than 45.
It was 15 beers each.
Oh, no. First, it was 5 apiece, but we did it 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah. These guys were insane.
God
insane.
damn.
So I am in a holy crap world of pain. So I decided, it's like, oh, I'm not okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Obviously, released myself. But the crazy thing is these Japanese guys, they vomited. And then they were like, let's get some more beer.
Dude, tactical chunder, that's an thing, man.
They literally was like, they were like vomiting. I was like, hey, you okay? And we're gonna get some more drinks. I'm like, no, I'm gonna die. That's the last thing I remember. I remember falling asleep. It's only an hour into our NOMIHOUDAI. Hour.
Whoa.
We have an hour and 30 minutes to drink. I only got an hour in. I'm in the corner passed out. And then I woke up. Now, the funny thing about waking up, and this is a very embarrassing story, so I don't know if I should be putting this on the internet, but I'm going to anyways. So basically what happens, I wake up and my bed is soaking wet.
Oh no.
No, okay, here's the thing. To this day, I don't know whether I pissed my pants or I spilled water. The reason why is because right next to my bed was a giant glass of water that was knocked over.
Okay.
So my thinking is, in the middle of the night, I grabbed the water and just went like this. I just poured it on my face. Because the most of the water was up top, but it spread all the way down.
But dude, what if you did both?
I very well could have done both.
Imagine if you heard the water, thus making yourself need to pee, then you pissed yourself.
I more likely probably pissed my pants. I'm not gonna lie. I more than likely pissed. I was pissed pants drunk.
Nice.
It was a great time. I would say if you're gonna do NOMIHOUDAI, don't treat it like American buffet or a buffet. Don't treat it like, oh, I gotta get my money's worth. Like, have a good time, drink as much as you can. Well, not as much as you want. As much as you want. Yeah, as much as you want. Have a good time, but especially if it's your first time in Japan and your Japanese is limited, I would highly recommend against going balls to the wall.
Also, remember that like if you need to get picked up by an ambulance or anything, they don't speak English.
Yeah.
The police don't speak English. The ambulance don't speak English.
Typically, no.
Nothing will help you if you're so drunk. So like, they'll either just leave you where you are.
Yes, that actually happens a lot. There's a lot of people that are just like, oh, he's drunk. Well, he'll just sleep here for tonight.
Yeah, or they'll pick up your Zairu card or your residence card, and they'll put you in a taxi and just tell the taxi to go there, and you're gonna pay the taxi. And
you're like,
no matter how far away you are.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Like the kind of Japan is a very, very accepting and very nice country, but there is that thing of you do have to take personal responsibility, especially if you're drunk.
And you're a foreigner.
Yeah, even more so.
They're like, you're a foreigner, you did this, deal with it.
I mean, there are nice people. Like you don't have to worry about people stealing your. I've slept on the street before.
Yeah. Me too.
Where you're so drunk, it's like
bush.
Yeah, right. You're just like, I'm gonna pass out right here and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry that much about people.
I think the only thing
stuff.
I've ever lost is an umbrella.
Oh, I lose umbrellas daily.
No, but I mean, like, I fell asleep with an umbrella in hand.
Somebody's like, it's raining, I'm taking this.
Yeah, because they were like, he's asleep, he don't care. Fine. That's about as bad as it's ever gone for me.
But anyways, guys, this video is getting a little bit on the long side. I occasionally want to do these kind of videos. We shot an awesome video about izakayas with Mr. Jhilllife here.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Definitely check that out.
I got a massive, this big glass of sour.
It was insane.
It was awesome. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Definitely check that out. But occasionally I want to throw videos out like this, like more real videos of just bullshitting about our experiences in Japan.
Yeah, man.
And anyways, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely check out Mr. J Hill over here. I'm kind of getting drunk, slurring my words a little bit, so we're gonna end it now. Take it easy, guys. Anything you want to say?
Much love, and enjoy Japan if you're here, man.
Exactly.
Don't be hating. It's all good.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Bye.